R&B Money. We up. Thank Valentine. We are the authorities on all things R&B.
Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Tank.
I'm Valentine.
And this is the R&B Money Podcast.
Come on.
The authority.
Yes, sir.
On all things R&B.
Yeah, you better produce it right.
Can you? Can you?
You walking like you talking?
Platinum.
A whole lot of them.
Records.
Yeah.
I've been blessed to work with this young man.
Yeah.
Now I've finally seen his face. And he's right here, 10 feet away. Give it OG Parker in the building.
Yeah.
Yes. It's him.
I appreciate that.
Come on, man, in the flesh.
Hey, my
With
brother.
the tequila on deck.
Oh, come on.
He must have came to talk some shit. Anytime motherfucker bring some tequila,
Come on.
it get different. Amen. OG, where you from?
Born and raised in Atlanta, Georgia.
Born and raised.
Yes, sir.
How old are you, man?
I'm 31.
You're 31?
I just turned 31 last week.
You look 16.
He been out here since he was 16, practically. Yeah.
Mm.
You young fellas, you young niggas get on my nerves. You young talented niggas, you know. And first of all, thank you, because I had big dreams for that remix. Oh, I had the biggest dreams.
I needed that too.
Hey, I had the video laid out, the Casino Royale.
Yeah, you did. Yeah.
I had all that. Ran out of budget, man. You know? After I paid for the song, man, the budget was
I got
good.
my features. I got the yeah.
I know how the shit go.
Budget was gone, man. So thank you.
Dirty remix.
Thank you for the dirty remix and
Sure.
the next record you give me, it will have
The fix.
it will have a movement. It have fixins.
Yeah, the fixes.
It'll have-
All the fixes.
It'll have all the
Yeah.
fixins.
Ah,
Yeah,
shit.
we need the video. I need to be in the video.
Yeah, I got
yeah.
you. I got you. 'Cause every time one of your songs has the fixins on it, shit go.
It's out of here.
I appreciate that, bro.
So I gotta be part of that. Thank you, brother.
I appreciate
Thank you for
y'all.
your time,
real.
man. You know, I know we all the way out here in LA, and I know that trip for you is not an easy one, and we appreciate you giving us your time so that we can talk through a lot of this work that you've done, my brother.
I appreciate it, brother.
Yeah,
Happy to be here.
Let's start at the beginning, man. Growing up in ATL,
Mm-hmm.
where does your musical journey begin?
So, my grandfather, he taught piano and music at Morehouse College.
Wow.
Yeah, and he played in the church. So when I was like 8, he really made like all of us learn the basics of piano, and then he made us all pick an instrument. So I picked the saxophone. So I was in the band, marching band, all that, and then I changed to the. Then I always tell Nick when drumline came out, I was like, oh nah, no more saxophone.
You was on
I'm
that.
going snare drum. Yeah.
Yeah.
So then I joined. You know what I'm saying? I played snare.
You get the girls
drum
with the
set.
snare? Oh, yeah.
I was like, yeah, I'm going that way.
Snare.
Yeah, so I did all throughout high school. I did snare, and then one year I played drum set, and then just was always in love with music, and was just always making beats. I probably started making beats about 10th grade, so about 2010.
What were you making? What were you making? What made you want to make beats?
I just knew I wanted to be in music, and they make you go to them job fairs and stuff, and I was just looking around, and I was just like, don't want to go to the Army or the Navy. Don't want to do this.
Yeah.
Don't want to be a chef. I don't want to do none of this. And I was just like, I just want to make music. So I was just like, it's really either be a band director, a music teacher, or be a music producer. I feel like those are really the only avenues.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, I'm going to be a music producer. So my homie gave me FL Studio on a flash drive. And I don't think I ever stopped. I probably made beats every day since then.
See, that's I'm just comparing it to I'm an analog, you new digital guys, which are going to hand you a production interface on,
With everything you need.
with everything you need, right?
Yeah.
And I remember dreaming as a child, as a kid, young kid, like looking at the MPC 60, like, man, I want one of those. My guys had an SP12. I was like, how you doing that? How you making the? Oh, I want one of those.
They were expensive back then?
Yeah, expensive.
Man, they sell for what?
You got to
A
think.
couple thousand?
Yes,
Yeah,
absolutely. A couple thousand.
So imagine seeing that at 15, 16 years
Yeah.
old. You're like, man, I don't, what the fuck I'm going to get?
Impossible.
Yeah.
I'm making $25 a Sunday at church playing for the choir. I don't see $2,000
A year.
nowhere in my future.
Hey, that's how much they pay? I thought they paid more than that.
Nah, now they do, but back
Yeah.
then they was getting me with the Jesus thing. You know what I'm saying? I said, well, you know you're doing this for the Lord. You know, I'm like, well, the Lord ain't got no money. Like, what Lord are we serving? I heard they got streets of gold up there. Like, give me a brick, nigga. Like, like this is crazy. So looking at that equipment back then and looking at the keyboards, it was $1,300-$1,500. And I was like
Right.
this, I'll never get there. And you know, it worked out to where, you know, I finally get a little deal. And the first thing I went to do is buy my equipment. I'm talking about a 32 channel Mackie board, a MPC 3000, a XP80, and I had my PV on top, and I got it all plugged in my mama's unfinished basement, and I'm making beats down there. You know what I'm saying? And you just told me a guy handed you FL on a flash drive,
Right.
Yeah. And then I begged my parents to buy me some speakers and then a little 49 key.
Little 49 key, and
And
you
then-
were in business.
That's all I needed. My laptop I had for school, and I just used to be making beats. As soon as I got home, just making beats all night.
And when you first started making beats, who were you trying to be as a producer?
For real.
Because everybody everybody got their person.
Everybody got the person.
Everybody got their person.
Yeah.
Mine was Timberland.
It was really both. I ain't gonna count. It was both. You know what I'm saying? It's so different.
So yeah,
It's different,
Yeah.
but like those were definitely like two of my favorite.
Pharrell was.
Mhm.
He just had a.
Oh, yeah, you were shooting for the stars.
Yeah,
Yeah,
right.
you were shooting for the
Go,
stars.
and then
So
like,
did you know anybody?
Nah, not
Not really?
Nah.
Even being from Atlanta, you had never come across nobody that, you know, like, okay, the homie brother is such and such
Yeah,
producer,
yeah.
or, you know what I mean?
Yeah, so it's crazy. Like one of my producers that I signed now, he was my best friend in high school, and his dad's Mr. DJ. You know, he did like bombs over that back.
Yeah,
no
all
way.
that stuff. Yeah, so we used to go over to his house, but you could ask him now. He never took us serious. Like he used to let us sit in his studio
yeah.
and like show us his Grammys and shit. But, like that nigga wasn't paying that shit no mind. We used to be in that motherfucker. He used to be like, "Don't break my fucking computer."
Yeah.
Right. Right.
You know what I'm
Because y'all
saying?
just
was-
kids.
Yeah, we just in there, we making noise to him. Like, he like, man, you know what I'm saying? Like, now, he takes us serious now.
Yeah.
But, like, you know, back then, he was just like, look, y'all can work in here, but, like, don't fuck my shit up.
But he gave y'all a really cool space, because I can imagine if he's got a proper setup.
Oh, man, he just has every record on earth just in bookshelves. And just, you know, he be sampling and doing all, you know what I'm saying? He did all them crazy Outkast songs, and he just used to tell us a lot of stories. And then
Yeah.
just seeing the Grammy, like, I was like, oh, yeah, this is what I'm doing.
So it felt real to you.
Mm-hmm.
It felt attainable,
Yeah, for sure.
because you know that's why I asked. You know what I mean? Because some people come from places where they don't know anybody, or they come from a city where nobody from their city ever cracked off like that, right?
Yeah.
But being from a place like Atlanta, obviously, that's why I'm like, was there somebody? You know what I mean? So that now it makes perfect sense, because for that, it's something that frees the mind. You know what I mean? You don't have that blockage that some people have from certain different places in the world, where they're like, bro, nobody's ever made it from such and such, such and such. So
There's a how. It's a strong.
how do I
how.
even?
Yeah.
And then just seeing my grandfather, because he played the organ in church, you know, he played funerals and, like, you know, just, you know what I'm saying, all type of stuff. So I used to always see him. And I just was like, I'm seeing all these producers that are making all this money. Now I'm just like, okay, so the gig stuff, it's a little slower money. You know what I'm saying? I know you probably did a lot of gigs.
Gang
And you
up.
know they call it gigging.
Yeah.
Like,
Gang up.
Yeah,
Gang
Tank was
up.
one of the cats.
I was one of the cats. I was one of the cats, man.
Yeah. So it's like, I was like, you know, like, that's cool too. Like, I would love to do that, but I knew I wanted to produce.
Mm-hmm.
And another part that's crazy is like even as I'm a kid and I got my keyboard and I'm making beats and all of these things, you know, in the times that you come up in, you guys are doing the math rather quickly. Like I wasn't processing the math that fast. I wasn't saying, I mean, of course I'm in DC and it wasn't in Maryland, the market wasn't like robust in terms of, you know, the artists and entertainment is in people teaching it or giving the information. But I hadn't done the math on, okay, the musician thing is cool, but if I be a producer, then I can
really get to the bag.
I hadn't even processed that. You know what I mean? And you calculating that at a very young age was very wise of you because, like you said, as a musician, I've run myself into the ground.
Oh, man. You got to practice everything. You got to learn all the songs. You got Wednesday Bible study. You got Sunday service.
Come on,
you know
man.
What I'm saying? You got to know, you know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, I guess you could transpose if you want, but if you want to just be able to just play
I wasn't transposed. I was in every key. And then I'm carrying a double tier stand, 2 keyboards, and a PV amp in one trip.
Mm-hmm.
I'm carrying it up the stairs of whatever church we going to. Let's get it.
Yeah.
If I'd have known earlier.
About Fruity Loops.
that I could just produce and get this monkey off my back.
Right.
I mean,
But
we're
I'm
here,
telling you,
we're where we are for a reason, but yeah.
That's why you're so talented, though.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You can play in every key. You know what I'm saying? That's something that you use to your advantage. You probably don't even realize how hard it is for some people to even learn how to do that because you were already just doing it without even thinking.
I played on the piano. So in devotion, when you know, a mother from the mother's board starts singing her song, you got to meet her where she at.
Right.
1, 3, 5.
Yeah.
If that's an E or B or any of those strange keys,
Right. You got to make it right.
you got to meet her.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go.
Yeah. Yeah.
And you ain't want to be embarrassed because if you got embarrassed and there was another more capable musician behind you,
They moved
he
out the
would
way.
scoot you. He would scoot you off that bench.
You go to tambourine.
And that, hey, you don't want to have to go to tambourine.
No, it's like the same in like band and marching band. Like you mess up, like they gonna like, oh yeah, we're gonna let him play today. Or like you go to bass.
Yeah, because ain't nobody got
You
time
go
for
to
that.
bass, yeah, and then he gonna play snare.
So I went from trumpet. Well, I could always play drums. I started playing drums at 5. But I was like, I don't want to play drums in the band. I just one drum. But I went from trumpet then to, I was like, you know what, let me just do what I do. So I went from trumpet to snare, then to set in band.
Yeah.
But I feel like, you know, drummers and DJs are the best beat makers.
Really?
Yeah.
Because of tempo?
They just understand rhythm differently.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Like take a guy like Timbaland, who was a DJ.
Dr. Dre.
Mm-hmm.
Dr. Dre.
Yeah. Yeah.
When I saw B. Cox going over to work with Jermaine in the beginning, he was like, you need to learn how to DJ. Jermaine, I used to go watch B. Cox sit on the turntables for like 3 hours. Just trying to, I was like, what are you doing? He said, I got to just learning rhythms and DJ. I was like, okay.
Right.
You see what he is.
There's an art of DJing. People don't understand it.
But knowing, understanding those BPMs, understanding
What
how
get
to
people
move
moving.
the crowd, understand like all that plays a part in the beat making process. Now, you know, I have guys that can be lush on top of it, but that beat,
Yeah. You gotta
DJs
have
and
that
drummers. DJs and drummers. What's some other guy? Is it Bongo?
With
Bongo.
Producer?
Yeah, producer.
yeah, Bongo. Uh-huh.
Is
Bongo, by the
Bongo's
way.
a drummer.
Is Bongo a drummer? That I don't
Probably.
know, but
Bongo's a
I
drummer.
obviously know who he
His
is.
drums
absolutely.
crazy. I know
His
that.
drums is
His drums is
crazy.
silly.
I know that.
It would make sense for his name to be Bongo.
No, he's got to be a drummer.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But I feel like that perspective, like you coming from band and being a drummer, that gives you an insight that a lot of producers don't have, and it's about space,
Yeah.
along with time signature. Like being able to live in this space where since you started with the Fruity Loops, now you understand the digital space of it. But if you feel like getting natural on these niggas, then you know where that dance is too.
Yeah, and I'll work with some outboard gear too. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah.
I got a Jupiter, I got a Mellotron, I got all types of
Talk
stuff
the
at the
talk.
crib. You know what I'm saying? Like I'll get
Talk.
I'll get busy with it too. Like that's what I was saying. Like I like to really just like to delve in, like, and just like be able to create freely.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't ever want to feel like I'm held in a box. That's why I like to make all genres. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'll do some EDM pop stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Like I just like to just feel free as a creative.
Yeah. What were your first beats? Were they hip hop beats or were they
Ass. Oh, like
ass? Listen to the young kids that's out there just starting right now. Let them know, like, listen, it starts somewhere.
oh yeah, they were trash. Yeah, I was just making whatever. Like, to be honest, I was just in that motherfucker just playing chords and just trying to throw drums on it. I didn't know how to mix. I wasn't even throwing stuff in the mixer. No Panameric EQ, no reverb, no nothing. And then you gotta do the car test. So I would play it in the car. I'd be like, this shit sound terrible.
And you didn't know why it wasn't translating.
But luckily, the advantage that we have, thank God, is YouTube.
I was just about to say that.
So I started taking advantage of YouTube and like how to mix beats on FL Studio. And then that's when I really like started learning, like, oh, you gotta EQ this out, you gotta do this, you gotta do that. And that's when my production started elevating.
Y'all have so many advantages. Like I'm
I know.
watching like our good friend Jason Joshua. I'm watching him do YouTube tutorials. Him and Pensada of how to get that track from here to heaven.
Yeah.
And you guys got it.
What's that? What's they called? What's his VST called?
God's
God's particle.
Yeah.
It's like I get a beat now and I'm like, don't touch it.
Right. It's ready.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't touch it.
Sounds mixed and mastered.
Just let me sing, mix my vocals. We're done.
I got a lot of 2-track mixes out here.
Listen,
A lot of them.
as you said, cardiac earlier, when we 2-track.
Yep.
But I'm not gonna lie, I don't know what that nigga Cardiac does,
Hey, man.
but that nigga shit
so
just
cold.
sound like a
He's so
fucking.
cold.
It sound like that shit is a fucking movie theater, and you're like, you got the speakers right next to you or some shit. I don't know what he do. He better keep that shit to himself.
Hey,
though.
hey, don't YouTube that with Champ.
Yeah, nah, keep the-
Because OG's looking for it.
yeah, nah, that shit sound amazing. Every song he produced, like,
It's 2 tracks get on my nerves.
Yeah, that shit come through.
And I got to a point to where I just said, I don't care. I'm not going to try to make my beat sound like that. I don't care. Jason Joshua's going to mix it anyway. I don't care. Because I was losing my mind
yeah,
trying to get my beat there.
the snares.
Cool. It's too many. You guys are too well versed in the outboard gear, into the presets and all of these things. I don't have that. And I don't have time for it. I don't have.
You get too much money.
I gotta go to the gym.
No, facts.
Okay, and work on my pectorials. Okay.
Fuck out of here.
That's where I need to go
Work on
right
your
now.
drums, nigga.
So when do you go from
Ass beats.
to beats that are like, nigga, that's hot. What's that? Who that for?
Man, so I was working for a minute. I was just making beats, and then my senior year, my parents were like, either get a job or go to school. So I'm like, damn, sure ain't trying to get no job. So I was like, I'll go to school. So I went to Georgia State for a year. So I started meeting a lot of people there. And then, ironically, I ran into one of OG Maco's homies. And he was like, yo, come to the house. We about to work. So we pull up to the house. I meet OG Maco and Key. And then OG Maco drops that song. Y'all remember Bitch You Guessed It?
Nigga. It's my shit.
That's his shit. Yeah. He
Yeah.
was right.
Classic. I'm telling you. So he drops that shit.
Mm-hmm.
So then he called me one day. He's like, yo, Coach K just hit me up. Like, they trying to sign me to QC. This is when the Migos going crazy, handsome and wealthy and all that shit. So I'm like, nigga, you better pull up right now. So he go up there. That nigga signed the deal right then.
On the spot.
As you should.
Of course.
As you
So
should.
he signed on the spot. So he called me. He like, I signed.
I'm in.
So I'm like, oh shit, bet.
Yeah.
So I'm in Georgia State. I'm walking into class. I think I'm walking into like fucking calculus or some shit. That nigga was like, yeah, I signed. I turned my ass right back around. I said, you at the studio? I said, bet. I'm about to Uber. Uber right to the studio.
Left school.
Never went back.
What?
I never went back.
Not to say bye, anything?
Fuck him.
I got a picture. All my classes say incomplete or some shit. I didn't even talk
This
to
your
them niggas.
freshman year.
This my
You had already finished your freshman year. So
yeah,
you were right.
it's like my like fake halfway sophomore year or some
Yeah.
shit. Like, yeah, so then I just started going to QC every day, and I was working with like Rich the Kid and Johnny Cinco and
Were your
Migos.
beats good then, or were they
Yeah, they were way better. Now I was working with like my boy Deco, and like I had learned way more about production, and then like I was starting to get placements with them and everything. And then P and Coach K came to me, and they were like, "Shit, you here every day? We might as well sign you." So I was like, I damn near did the same thing, just signed that shit, and just signed it on shit. Like it's been history ever since.
And that's like you gotta fucking believe, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Like that moment was so defining, where it's like you can just keep with this program, or you can do something absolutely crazy and walk out of calculus. Say, now I'm going to the studio, and whatever it is what it's gonna be.
But there was a time in between that too, where my parents made me have a job. So I worked like random odd jobs. Like I worked at like Abercrombie and Fitch. I worked at Macy's. I worked at Forever 21.
Oh, so where the clothes was though, and where the girls were.
Yeah, for sure.
I see this pattern. I see this
I
pattern,
only
my
work
brother.
retail. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Yeah, like I was the nigga at Abercrombie and Fitch on Christmas that had to stand outside with a shirt on.
Give him some of that. Yeah, give him some. Yeah.
Oh, you was on that.
I love that. Yeah.
That was the vibe. So like,
That was the vibe.
I was like, it's just like dumb shit. But like, then I was like, man, I don't want to be in the workforce no more. Like, I was like, I want to just make music. So I was just like, I was going home and I didn't have a car, so I was riding the train. I was riding the train to the train station near my house, and then taking the bus to my house
Every day.
every
This
day.
was your okay.
That was my routine, and I go home and then I make beats all night.
And then how far was the QC studio?
I used to have to borrow my mom's car to go there. That was on Northside Drive.
Okay.
So like Midtown.
But mom was letting you rock.
Kinda.
Yeah. They was for
You stole a car?
Nah, they was fucking with it. I just think that like I always tell people that like I think it's hard for like people to comprehend what making a beat is. So like my parents weren't really comprehending the noise they were hearing in my bedroom.
Absolutely.
They just heard me just
Yeah.
Yeah.
It sounds like think to a lot of people. Yes.
Yeah,
Shut the shit off.
One time my dad was like, he texted me, he said, son, turn that down. Some of us have real jobs. And I was like, okay,
That's it.
that's fair. I was like, that's fair. That's fair.
It's your house,
This is your
Dad.
house. I was like, okay, cool. I get it. And he always laughs about that shit. He was like, I didn't mean like that. I was in a bad mood. But it's like, I know, like, I just want for parents out there, like, it takes time for like kids to like learn and like progress in music. So like, you got to give them a chance to.
You got to understand, like, you know, as you said, your grandfather who played and taught at school, that was one level of it, right? And the level that you were aspiring to was something that nobody had seen, not in your family. So
Right.
your first generation, everything. So it looks strange everybody. Like my mom was like, "What are you doing? You've been in your room all day. I wake up at 9, 10 in the morning. I don't even realize it's 9 at night. I haven't even eaten.
Yeah.
Just making beats.
You didn't take a shower yet." And she's like, "Why is your piano plugged into your computer?" Like, it doesn't even make sense. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, it's so wild that you say that
You know what I'm
When you
because
say it like that,
because no, truthfully, for somebody that's not in this space, they're like, that's stupid.
Like you play
They
in
don't
church,
mean
like,
they don't
what are you
mean
doing?
keyboard like keyboard. They mean a keyboard type. Like,
Exactly.
what are you
They're like,
what are
doing?
you doing?
Damn, I didn't even think about that. You
Yeah,
said
bro.
that.
It had to make, because it had to, like, my parents used to always be like, what do you mean you make beats? I was like, I'm making the beat behind the music that the artist sings on.
Yeah.
Right.
But it's just like, I think it's a harder concept to grasp, you know what I'm saying?
And especially for the generations before where it wasn't a beat. It was literally like, oh, no, I wrote a song with, or I composed.
Yeah.
Blah, blah. Now when you just saying a beat, now it's just like, oh, that is what it is. It sounds like a beat to certain people. You know what I mean? Other than it being like the composition.
And I don't think that people were like delving into what Quincy Jones was doing for Michael Jackson back then.
Because that was producing
Yeah.
at a level that he was ensuring the beat, but he was also ensuring the melody and everything else that went along with it.
Mm-hmm.
He was a hell of an overseer when it came to a finished product.
Yeah.
He was jeez.
Yeah. So how long were you just pulling up to QC before they offered to, to sign you? From when OG Maco did his deal, you leave, and now you just there every day with them.
I would say Mako probably signed. I dropped out maybe like a year or two.
For a year
Maybe
or
like
two.
a year. About like a year.
Were you just on your own dime,
Yeah.
on your own time, ain't making no money with none of it yet.
Hell no.
Just putting in your work, putting in your man hours.
Nothing. Just pulling up just every night. I was sleeping there 2-3 days at a time. Not taking a shower, not brushing my teeth, nothing.
Because like you said, you're not signed to them anything. They just allowing you to be
They
there.
allowed me. Yeah, I was like,
through
oh,
Mako.
free studio? Yeah. So it's like, I used to just stay there and I just wake up and I just see Quavo in there recording, or I see Pee Wee Longway, or I see, just random people just every day.
And would cats fuck with you, or would they be like, you know how that shit is? They
When
see a
you're the
nigga and
young
be like,
new producer. Yeah.
All right, that's his little homie.
That's the homie. Yeah.
I would say maybe if like Zaytoven was there or some shit, they'd probably be like, oh shit, we in here with Tiggy, like, you know what I'm saying? Go in the other room and cook up type shit. But
Yeah.
like, if it was just me and my boy Deco, nah, they wanted some beats because they ain't have none.
They wasn't tripping.
Shit, it was really just me, Deco, Honorable Cino, Zaytoven. Metro used to pull up sometimes, like, just, you know what I'm saying, the young Atlanta.
Yeah.
Like, just the, you know what I'm saying, the same niggas.
So they was welcoming the cook up.
Yeah, shit, free beats. Who's saying no to free beats? They fuck with it.
Wow.
So did anything land before you signed? Like as far as just on some mixtape shit, anything? Or
Yeah.
so within that time, though, you had you landed some placements.
Yeah. I was on Migos' first album, YRN.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of stuff with Johnny Cinco. I did like 3 on Rich the Kid first album. Just like everybody in QC, to be honest. Like,
What'd you get for your first beat? What'd you charge? Did you even know what to charge?
I ain't charged. No, I ain't never charged them. I ain't charged QC.
It was like, I'm here, y'all let me use the studio. Y'all put me on.
Nah, but I will say P, a real nigga, he used to just like give me 5,000. He used to be like, just here. Just give
Yeah.
me 5,000 cash.
Just on some random, or just for when it
Or
was
some like, keep pulling up and keep doing your thing.
That's dope.
Wow.
That's dope.
I love that.
He a real nigga.
I love that.
And this
For sure.
before signing, before anything.
Mm-hmm. It was before signing.
That's dope.
He
I
just
love
gave me
P for that.
5,000 one day. And I gave like 4 of it to my mama.
You older, bro.
Mm-hmm. I was like, shit.
You older.
So y'all stop telling me to turn the damn music down.
I wonder how that felt for her, man.
Yeah.
For you to hand her some bread like that. You know what I mean?
I think it made her realize, like, okay, this could be something.
Okay. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Juxtaposed to like, is my son just wasting his life?
Yeah.
Because I know, like, I don't have kids, but I can see as a parent, like, how you could feel like you want your son to be successful.
Absolutely.
And it's harder when, like, the talent isn't like for instance, like, when your son is LeBron, it's easier to, like, see it.
Yeah.
Juxtaposed to being a musician that's making beats, and you don't even know what it is.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
No, listen, on the AAU circuit, everybody think they son is LeBron.
I thought I was LeBron. I played
You know what I mean?
basketball
Like,
my whole life.
Nigga, but it's so funny. It's a really interesting thing that now we're about to have the conversation on, because I'm an AAU father. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I get to see it, but I'm also a music executive. So I've seen, like, the kid artists. I've seen the kid basketball players. And I'm the father that, listen, if you don't want to hear what I got to say, don't even start the conversation with me.
Are you the coach?
No,
Oh,
I'm not. But I'm the, you know what I mean? I'm at every game. And if we start talking and you start talking about these dreams of grandeur, I'm like, you know that nigga can't shoot, right? I'm that father.
You say that to your son?
No, my son can shoot the shit out the ball. But
Oh, you talking about to the other kids?
no, not to the kid, but
To the
to
coach.
the other
Yeah.
fathers.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh.
or the mama that's like, oh, well, you know, I was like, my son need more shots. I'm like, you know, he just missed 5 in a row, right? I'm that father. I'm not the, the coach be tripping. No, hey, man, hey, y'all probably should go find a shoot coach. You know what I'm saying? Or whatever it is. It's constructive, but it's very real. I'm not that nigga.
Yeah.
But I'm like that in music. And but I feel like in music, we can identify a little different from like the younger artists, to me. And I don't know if you agree with this, but like, if I see a certain artist, I know there's certain things that maybe might need some tweaking and can fix here, fix there, fix that. But like with sports, it's like, man, that nigga get hurt next week. Maybe if he was 6'5" instead of 5'10", maybe if he, you know what I'm saying? There's so many other little things that make it unsure.
Yeah.
I think it might all be unsure because look, you could have the look, but you might not be able to sing all the way, or you might not take like constructive criticism well, and like, you know what I'm saying, people can't work with you in the studio. It's kind of the same with a basketball player because, like, let's say you 6'2", you can shoot, you know what I'm saying, you got good defense, but you got an attitude.
Right.
I know you seen that shit on Netflix. What's that shit called?
Oh, Last Chance Shoot.
Last Chance Shoot. You know what I'm saying? Dude is talented. Attitude.
Right.
Like, there's a lot of things that I think goes into everything.
To everything, for sure. For sure.
But we're also in a space where, with basketball, as we're talking about the sport, with basketball, you need the infrastructure of basketball. With music,
It's
now,
the Wild West.
you don't need the infrastructure of music.
Yeah, it's
Right.
random.
It's 100%
It's literally random.
Right. And
Like-
and you've seen it up close
Yeah.
to where someone literally gets something going and it's cracking. Like
Yeah.
you said, Mako getting on changed your life.
Yeah.
Think about that.
Only reason I'm here.
Yeah.
I didn't even put together the whole OG Mako, OG part. I hadn't even connected that until you just talked about it. But that instance just right there where music, like, nigga, I know niggas that was the number 1 10th grader in basketball, the number 1 12th grader, still didn't make the league.
I literally was about to say this exact, and this is the polar opposite. I know niggas that code on the keys, guitar, bass, can sing, make samples, do drums, ain't made a hit song. It's the same shit.
But they got action at
But
it.
they got action at it though, because
you mean?
there are hit songs available. You gotta tell yourself, I'll go get me one. And this is the thing that separates the music and the sports.
Yeah.
In music, if you hear that motherfucker, if you got a chance to get it, you better rap it or sing it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna fuck.
Yeah.
If you hear it and you see some shit moving, you say, oh, maybe if I did a verse.
Yeah.
Maybe if I asked him, can I feature on this motherfucker?
Yeah.
Listen, because hit records are out here.
Yeah.
Hit records are out here.
Yeah.
Right? You get what I'm saying? Like, you can go get that hit record. You can't just enter the NBA draft.
Yeah,
no
nah.
reason.
You
Yeah,
can't enter
hell
the
no.
NBA draft.
Hell no.
You can't
That
be the
shit's so
nigga
hard.
fresh out of the penitentiary that was the Michael Jordan of such and such, but had to go do 2 years and now enter the NBA draft. No, my brother, it's not going to happen.
As good as you are.
As good as you are.
It's so much politics.
But in music, bro, and listen, I just look at it like I'm not their manager or I'm not that executive, but I see artists that I'm like, oh, if they just went and got that song, they straight. And it's really, because this shit is based around what you do.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Make music.
Yep.
This shit is not, listen, artists, I love y'all. I am an artist. But it's not based around artists. It's based around songs.
That's it.
Yeah. A hit song change everything.
Hit songs
Hit songs.
change everything.
Mm-hmm.
You don't have to be the best singer. You don't have to be the best dancer. You don't have to be the best rapper. You might not even have to be able to keep the beat. But if that song is jamming,
That's it.
you and the people around you, lives change immediately.
I literally seen with my own eyes. City Girls make Act Up blow up. Yachty make Cold Like Minnesota blow up. Lil Baby make My Dog blow up. I'm talking about, I've seen them in the studio
Yeah.
just chilling every day, just making songs, make one song. I come back to the studio, nigga in a Lamborghini, nigga got 8 chains on. I'm like, nigga, what the fuck?
It's not possible in anything else.
Where'd you do this?
I was like, what
We
is
say
this
it all the
happen?
time. This is the closest thing to the lottery.
It's the lottery.
Mm-hmm.
This is the closest thing we'll ever get to the lottery.
Me meeting OG Mako on the side of the road changed my whole life and I paid my family's rent. You know
Wait,
what
so
I'm saying?
y'all
Like,
didn't even go to Georgia State together?
No, I met his homie. His homie was like, come to the crib. OG Mako there, because he knew, like, niggas at Georgia State knew I made beats.
Mm-hmm.
He was like, oh shit, I'm going to the studio with OG Mako and Key. They were doing that Give Him Help EP.
Mm-hmm.
His name Theo. And he was like, shit, come to the studio tonight. And I went to the studio and I met OG Mako and we locked in. And that changed my whole family's life.
Well, that's part of it.
Yeah, I will say hard work too. And also, you always got to say, even if that didn't happen, maybe it could have happened another
It's
way.
a couple things. You, number one, being ready.
Mhm.
And you saying, yeah, I'll pull up.
Every day.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
That's a different level of belief and commitment.
Yeah.
That a different level of sacrifice
Yeah.
that you have to have
Yeah.
in order to do this shit.
I would have pulled up to anything. I would have pulled up if Taco Bell called me
Come on.
That's the
Speak
point.
on
to
it.
play a beat.
Speak on listen. Your camera's right there. Your camera's right in front of you, right?
Yeah,
Because
Goddamn
I
right.
am sometimes I am considered the hard ass, the guy who you don't give no grace to this, that, and the other, because there is no grace in this.
not in this world.
If you really want it, in anything you want to be successful at, you have to be willing to show up, do your job until you reach your goals.
Until you are valuable.
Until it, and as my brother Jasper said on here, be of service.
Of service.
Like you said, when other producers wasn't there, the bigger producers, they was like, "What you got?" And be prepared
Yep.
to give them that beat.
Yeah.
Because you're just like, listen, I just got to get on. Or a lot of people, and let's, because we really highlighted, bro. I'll say it. You doing that deal, just doing the deal, was probably not the smartest thing,
Yeah, for sure.
right?
Yeah.
But it was probably the best thing.
The means
Yeah.
to and
It
in.
had to happen.
It had to happen.
Yeah.
Because sometimes you got to go clean up the house later.
Yeah.
Niggas be thinking like, oh, yeah, bro, by the time the lawyers start lawyering,
They're just gonna cut you off. And
niggas
stop.
be like, hey, man, hey, who up next?
Yep.
Who up next? Or you say to yourself, you know what? My gift gonna get me through it. My hard work gonna get me through it.
Yep.
Okay, listen. You know what? The deal is gonna probably be lopsided in the beginning because I don't really have nothing to offer.
There's no value. in
There's
it.
no value.
It's not like I have a huge hit song or nothing.
Yeah.
And it's not like it's a crazy deal. And if I say no, then niggas gonna be like, forget that gate code that you know.
Right.
Out there.
If I
Fast.
hear one more, listen, I got a pet peeve, bro.
You go ahead.
If I hear one more nigga mention a 360 that they know nothing about,
They don't even know what that means.
They know that
That
you don't
shit
even
pi-
know what it
that
means. You
shit
just
pisses
heard a
me off.
nigga
I'm taking
rap
a shot
about
to
it.
you don't.
Come on, take a shot on that,
You
I
don't.
hate that shit.
bro.
You
They
don't
don't even know what it
Hold on.
means.
Listen, 360 on the masters.
Oh, my
all
God.
This,
Do you even know how to license your
They don't know how
masters?
to license those
No, ask her
goddamn
what is
masters.
masters.
They don't know
Niggas just be talking to talk.
because they heard somebody say it in an interview or rap about it in a song. And the nigga that you probably heard rap about it in the song probably doesn't own his masters because he doesn't know how to license them.
At all.
If we gonna really have a real
At
conversation,
all.
Yeah.
like, bro, there's a means to an end.
Mm-hmm.
When you're trying to get somewhere and you're trying to change your life,
Yep.
and there are people in front of you that are life changers, you just have to make the decision for yourself
That's it.
if it's worth it or not.
Yep.
I've never judged the next person's deal. Cause we all been in the music business. Oh, you know they got 5 million.
Mm.
Okay, well,
Cool.
what are the terms? Do you know the terms? Do you know what they signed for to get the 5 million? Do you know if that deal was in perpetuity? Do you know if they're ever getting anything back? Or did they sign their life away for 5 million?
Was the publishing included?
Or did
in
I
that
just
deal?
jump in a deal that maybe I didn't get a whole bunch of money, but I got the opportunity and I can work my way out of it?
Yeah.
You might have signed for 35 albums.
Nigga.
Like, he don't know what the fuck he signed for.
Hey, my first deal could have been that. I was just like you. My guy showed me that paperwork. I said, "This good?" He said, "Yeah, that's good. That's good." Cool.
He said, I'll take
I'm with
that right
y'all.
there.
I'm with y'all.
I'm telling you, that shit wasn't even optional. My parents were like, you don't want to get a lawyer? I was like, yeah. Nope. I'm the lawyer.
I had nothing resembling a lawyer.
And we're not saying you shit.
Yeah, no,
Yeah,
don't
I'm
do it. Don't do it.
But,
Don't do it.
you know,
We're rare cases.
Yeah.
Where the good Lord looked after
Nigga, I
us.
watched R&B Money. Them niggas said,
Fuck that lawyer.
Don't get a lawyer. Nah, get a lawyer.
We have good lawyers. Don't trip.
Yeah.
But I'm just sharing that. I'm just sharing that we share that. Like, I just felt like I got to get to it.
Yeah. Forward
Exactly.
progress.
Yeah.
I got to get to it. And if this contract is going to help me get to it, whatever's in it, whatever is in it that needs to be cleaned up, I'll get to that.
Yeah. We'll figure it out.
Yeah.
But right now, I need to get cracking. I need to get off this bench and in the game.
Right. I gotta make enough money to get somebody else to clean it.
Come on now. Come on now.
Right.
Yeah.
Talk the
Got a
talk.
housekeeper now.
Somebody buy me out of this thing. I'm hot.
Right. Somebody buy me out of this.
Get me out.
Nah, facts. And it worked out.
Bro, I'm looking at this list here, bro.
No, it's too many. You've been going crazy.
I'm looking
You
at
have
trying
been
to.
going crazy, bro.
okay.
trying.
You have a few songs listed here, but I kind of want to go in order. What's your first hit record?
The first song I ever heard in the car on the radio was 100 by K-Camp and Fetty Wap.
That's the first one that cracked for you.
Mm-hmm. That's like the first year I signed to QC.
And they're not even on through QC neither. K-Camp or Fetty Wap wasn't.
I
So
think
how
he
did
had
you
pulled-
land?
I think he pulled up to work with Quavo, and I was just like, let me see some beats. Just got his number and sent him to his phone.
Still hustling.
Just hustling.
I love that.
I just be chilling, you know what I'm saying? I
You
ain't,
look-
I ain't
no,
the
no.
loudest nigga in the room.
You look like you be chilling, but nigga, you be plotting.
You be
Yeah,
plotting.
for sure.
Nigga, you
Okay,
be-
so you okay, back to the money talk though. So now this is your first, one of your first records that crack off. At this point, what are you charging anybody outside of QC? Because you're signing QC and you got your deal with them. But like, what is your like? Was you doing the 300 for the beat? Was you doing the 500? Did you jump 15 off the porch? Like,
Hell no. I was doing $150 leases and then $300 exclusive.
leases.
Mm-hmm.
Nigga, do you remember the first time hearing about that? That shit
Yes.
blew my mind.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
It blew my mind. I was like, wait. So they could sell it a couple times to a couple different artists, but if they want the exclusive one, they pay
Yes.
a little more.
Yes.
That's how I got to quit
Oh,
my
you young
job. I was
niggas is
getting my little bread.
hustling.
Yeah.
Nigga,
The light
listen,
shit.
they dove deeper into music business
Yeah.
than we've ever thought to
Yeah,
go.
early.
You're leasing a beat and you're going to possibly use it multiple times on multiple artists. It's contracted. But if you want the exclusive, it's...
Did any of those ever catch heat? Like the ones you were leasing?
Hell no.
No.
No. It was just random hood niggas I would come across, or like somebody would be like, my boy make beats, and like, or like niggas at Georgia State. I used to still like pull up to Georgia State and hoop and shit.
Mm-hmm.
Like, and like niggas in the gym, you know, saying the rec, they still trying to rap and shit. I'd be like, shit, I got some beats for you now.
150.
150.
But they were smart too with the economics. Yeah. If I can move 100 of these 150s.
Yeah. It's 15,000. Yeah.
I never made nothing like that though, but 15,000, hell no. I used to have like
my math be going, dog.
I used
My
to have
math
like
be going,
$600 and shit.
Man, see that 600 be cracking, nigga.
Yeah.
Crystals for everybody, nigga.
What? I thought I was rich.
We up.
Nigga, what?
Hey, in Atlanta, 600 used to go a long way. I tell you, when I was
yeah, and you were still standing at the crib, right?
I was at my mom's crib. So then after KK 100, I had like some Johnny Cinco shit, some Rich the Kid shit. And then I remember I got my first ASCAP check for $7,000. That shit came to the house. I fucking saw that check. Nigga, I went directly to the bank. And I told my mom, I was like, let me use your car real quick. Went to the bank. I drove to the first apartment complex I saw and got an apartment.
Oh, you was like, I'm gone.
First one you saw.
What?
Not even something you knew about at all.
No. Just the first nice, like the first, like not like just no hood shit, but like the first like nice one I saw, I just like went in that motherfucker. And I called my homie. I was like, bruh, you trying to be roommates? The dude I was making like a lot of my beats with, my boy Nico.
Yeah.
And he was like, hell yeah, because he got the same check because we made 100 together.
Mm-hmm.
So he had got it like the same day type shit too. And he was like, hell yeah. We met up there, grabbed that shit.
So I ain't gonna ask
Moved
what
out
you
in,
bought
like,
because
2
you just told me what you did.
Nigga about living.
Yeah.
Nigga about-
My mom was like, you moving out? I was like, yep.
And how old are you at this point? Like 20? 21?
Like 21.
Oh, that what a time.
Yeah.
21 and free.
I know y'all went up in that
Oh,
apartment building,
man.
man. Yeah.
That's when I started getting introduced to the, I was drinking Jack Daniels back then.
Hallelujah.
I got a bottle and I was like, oh yeah, we
love
lit.
those. I
We
love
We
those.
lit.
I love those people too.
We lit.
And that
Yeah,
motherfucker
Jack
drunk,
Daniels.
making beats, happy as hell.
Okay, so you got your first one on the radio. You make it. You got a check.
Mm-hmm.
When does the smash?
Slippery by Migos.
February.
That's when I
You
signed
know,
my
like
first
it's a
club
feast.
deal.
So, what was the feeling when you walked into the club and heard Slippery?
That shit was crazy.
I had to be like, because at this point, you've been making beats, what, 5-6 years at this point?
Mm-hmm.
And
Yeah,
now,
it's like 2014, 2015.
Yeah. But what is P and Coach saying? Like what energy you getting from them? Now you got one. You got one on
They
the
was fucking-
staple artist,
Yeah,
foundational.
exactly.
Yes,
So they
yes.
was fucking with it. Yeah, we went to the BT Awards together and all that. Yeah.
Oh, you rode in the car. You
Yeah.
took
Nah,
took you on a trip.
They bought the hotel and the flight and all that.
yeah.
They were like, okay, yeah, we did it.
You with us, bro?
That's dope.
Come on.
Yeah,
That's
they're my
dope.
guys. Yeah, no, we was like, we outside.
so you do your publishing deal after you get Slippery.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah, because now the numbers are right. The numbers are right.
Shout out Post. I'm about to go to dinner with Ashley Calhoun after this right now.
Yeah.
She changed my life.
Yeah, shout out to Ashley.
She flew to Atlanta, and my stupid ass had went to the rec at Georgia State. And
You
was
stay trying to hoop.
stayed trying to hoop, trying to
Can you
block.
hoop?
I was nice in high school, not no more. But I tried to block this fucking fat ass football player and fell, tore my damn fucking knee. My shit was fucked up. I was on crutches for like four months. So when
shit.
Ashley came to visit, I was on crutches and she was like, "What are you doing?" And I was like, "Yeah, you don't gotta worry about it. I'm not
Never
doing it
doing
no
that
more." I was like, my hoop dreams are officially done.
That's what I'm trying to
I'm
tell
making
him.
beats.
He
You can't let it
won't
go.
stop.
Yeah.
LA Fitness.
This keep me young.
No, we got a real
I
run.
do my private run.
Yeah.
See, this is
Torn-
set it up.
Torn ACL and MCL
It's so bro. I'm
in
telling
brought
you.
it
one
back.
play,
I brought it back though. I brought it back,
and
How?
didn't get surgery.
nigga.
Me either. I got
Physical-
an MRI and everything.
Physical
therapy.
Physical therapy,
Put
bro.
shit in the ice, all that ice shit and all that.
Yeah, I have an ice tub at my
But
house.
but that was a warning
To stop.
No,
to
it wasn't.
stop.
No, it wasn't.
You gotta just slow down though.
When we stop,
He won't even slow
it's
down.
over.
Run somewhere else.
Why? Why? You don't get the banter.
You don't get the back.
You don't get the camaraderie.
You're gonna talk shit.
Yeah.
Wait, how did you do it?
Yeah. Funny enough, I'm on a fast break. Me and my guy dribble too much. We on a fast break, and just freak accident. I'm going this way toward the basket. He coming this way, and as soon as we like bumped, my foot caught the floor, and it just went like this.
Yep. Same. Yep.
Just quick,
I know
like
exactly.
wop wop.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, "Yep." I knew it. I was like,
Yep. Then it swell up like a motherfucker, right?
like, "Yep, yeah."
That's it.
That's it.
It
That's it.
happened.
I finally got hurt after all these years. I finally got hurt, but you know, I got hurt off nigga shit,
Are you nice though?
not stretching.
Are you nice?
I can hoop.
Nah, we gotta hoop.
I can hoop.
No, we
I can hoop.
I
go.
Let's hoop.
I go.
It's activated now.
No, I'm just letting you know,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
the
No, I
run is
go.
not like
Yeah, nah, I can hoop.
it's not a run where if you hoop a little bit, you come and you're gonna have a good time. You're not. Like if you can hoop, it's 7-minute clock.
Yeah, it's
Game to
competitive.
7.
Like you know what I mean? Like the way we structure it, the way we mix the teams up, like it's competitive. It's
He don't want to scare you. It's Kyrie Irving.
they come at times.
It's Matt Barnes. It's Paul. It's high level
Yeah.
D1 pro basketball.
Yeah.
Like it's
Like, you
not
gotta-
a.
I'm about to like.
Here's the thing. This is the best way to put it. You have to know how to play basketball.
There it is.
Like niggas is running DHOs in there.
Yeah.
Niggas, you know what I'm saying? You gonna get caught on the back door.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Nigga might hit you with the elevator play, and now you done got screened by two niggas. And
Niggas slipping screens and shit.
it's
No,
not
it's okay.
like when you said it's LA. It's not LA Fitness.
No.
Like LA,
No.
it's not that. It's like because you gonna have a nigga like Matt Barnes being like, nigga,
Yep. What
Getting
is you
mad and
doing?
shit, yeah.
you didn't see that nigga was about to slip the screen. It's real. You know what I mean? Like it's real basketball. So it's
I'm
fun,
about that life. I'm
It's
here
fun.
till Tuesday.
Yeah.
Let's get active. I'm with it.
We play on Thursday.
I bet.
Yeah. We
Listen,
gonna
man,
Thursday.
you know what? I might pull up
No,
just to
he's
see.
not.
No,
He's
I
not.
just said just to
He's
watch.
not. He's not. Bro.
Just to watch because
I'm telling you, you go.
I want to make.
I hope for real, bro.
He
I played my
he
whole
just
life.
wants to give me shit about basketball, bro. Because he
I'ma
wants
just-
me to quit.
He
wants me to quit.
I'm gonna go and do the banter. I'm gonna be in charge of the banter.
Just
is
talking
great.
shit.
The banter
Oh,
is
no, it's
great.
nuts.
Oh no, it's big shit. And we don't allow cameras. It ain't that. You know what I'm saying? It ain't that type of shit in there. You know what I mean? So it's just niggas having a good time, man, and being
Big
able to just.
banter.
No, I'm about that.
Yeah.
I'm about that.
We don't bring out the cameras till after the run, niggas to talk about who won the run. That's
Yeah.
all.
I think
that's
last time I was
lit.
there, I won the run.
You had a good day.
Yeah, we won.
You had a good day.
We won the run.
You can hoop.
I'm athletic, fast, and I'm bouncy. I don't know where my shot went. Still trying to find that motherfucker.
Great.
He a football player by trade.
I used
That's
to shoot
you know
the
what I mean.
lights
So
off
he
of
gonna he playing fast. He playing strong.
Yeah, he played like a football player. I know
Yeah.
exactly what you mean.
No. I'm getting 10 rebounds.
This football player shit.
I got
Athletic shit.
I got
Yeah,
10
yeah.
assists.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
He gonna guard. He gonna, you know what I'm saying?
I'm smart with the ball. No turnovers. I'm nice.
I'm nice.
I'm a hell of a utility man. 3 and D. That's me. I got you. Walk it like I talk it.
Nigga, you had anthems. Like, nigga, that's an anthem.
Shout out my brother Quavo, man.
These like Migos was my favorite group. I was a fourth member of the Migos.
No, for real though.
No, for real.
He not joking.
For real.
Favorite group though. Favorite rap group for sure.
Migos. Yes.
Yeah.
They can do no wrong.
So are you just sending them beats, or obviously like y'all all QC, are y'all in the studio with each other? Or is it more so like they like, oh nigga, listen to what I did to that beat?
It's like both, a little bit
Okay.
of both, because they busy. So like, you know what I'm saying? They was doing shows, like they was like at the peak of their shit.
Yeah.
So yeah, like one day I had sent him that beat. And then one day I was in the studio cooking up, and he came in the room, and he was like, "I'm about to make you a millionaire."
Who's it?
Quavo.
Oh yeah.
He was like, "Yeah, I'm about to make you a millionaire." I was
Yeah.
like, "Why you say that?" He was like, "You about to see." And he didn't even tell me.
He had already recorded it though.
Yeah, he already recorded and got Drake on it, but he didn't tell me. So then, like, 1 week before Culture 2 dropped,
Mm-hmm.
Rail called me, their manager, and was like, he was like, "All right, Parker, we're gonna tell you, you got the one with Drake on there."
Shit.
And I was just like, "Oh shit."
Then they did the video, Offset in there with the dance
Suits,
moves. They
yeah,
oh,
Yeah,
fuck it. Oh, smash.
yeah, I was
That's-
like, oh, yeah,
that's-
it's a movie.
That's 6 times platinum.
Mm-hmm.
You're gonna have a diamond single, for sure.
One day, I hope.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That was coming.
Do you do the reorder every time? You get the newest black every time, or do you wait?
Nah, I just got the 6 times.
So you waited before that. You hadn't had the just.
I think I got the platinum,
Uh-huh.
and then now I got the 6 times.
Okay,
Yeah, but I'm
okay.
gonna wait to the
so
diamond.
you ain't
I
got 2,
gonna-
3, 4, and 5.
Yeah, hell no.
Sometimes you gotta do that type of shit.
I got some of them.
Definitely gonna get gold, platinum, double. I'm getting all
I was about to
of
say I got some of them like that. I ain't gonna lie. Some
Once
of
you
the
start
Chris
having
shit.
kids and shit though, it's gonna mean a little different to you. Cause for me it did. To start ordering plaques and start, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
So I
yeah.
wanted them to see it. You know what I mean? Because they wasn't even alive for some of them. So
Yeah.
it was
Yeah,
like,
facts.
you know, my daughter's like, "Hey, Dad, is that Tupac?" I'm like, "How do you know?" She's like, "I have the T-shirt.
Yeah.
I have a Tupac T-shirt." And then you got the.
Yeah.
I'm like, "Yeah, man." You know what I'm saying? So it's
Yeah.
like those type of moments are cool, especially with that type of stuff.
And y'all rich. Y'all got studios and stuff. So like you can put this one in this studio, this one at the crib, this one, you know what I'm saying? Like I got a studio in Buckhead. Some of the plaques I just be putting in my studio or something like
I'm
that.
not rich, brother.
Yeah,
I'm not rich. I'm not rich.
we just do well with our money.
Nah, I'm not.
Y'all are
rich.
rich.
I'm not.
Not full of me.
See,
You're not full of me, brothers.
I want to throw a curveball in here. For one of Brother Jay's favorite records. On it.
Should we pause first before we say that's about?
That's the name of the song.
It is the name of the song, but like
That's the name of the song.
they wilding on there.
In the-
But I
in
fucking
the-
love the
In the
song.
spirit of Jasmine
Let's
Sullivan and
pause
Ari
it.
Lennox, we're gonna say it like it is.
We got one of the young homies here, man. You know they pause everything.
You know he
Everything.
Everything, bro.
pause.
Now that song though,
Yeah,
So-
classic.
Because all of this is different.
and that's you and Cardiac.
Mm-hmm.
All of this is different.
And Zarius and what's his name?
Serious.
Debbie 10
Yeah.
or something like that. I forgot
Uh-huh.
his name. The dude that he be doing a lot of bass for cardiac stuff.
Yeah.
So were y'all in with them?
Mm-mm,
Or is
nah,
that
it was, like,
another?
sent over stuff? Yeah.
So how is that? Because that was it.
That's a question that
Yeah.
I promise
Yeah.
you I was gonna have that same question. Yeah, go.
Like we went through the whole like when we were like fully producing, like that's what we were doing. If it was from our Underdog days or our Song Dynasty days before we started R&B Money, where we were literally like
In the room together.
in the room producing,
Making the beat.
writing,
Yeah.
doing the whole thing with the artist. How is that for y'all generation where it's literally like I might just hear the motherfucker on the radio one day. I just sent the beat pack.
Oh hell no.
or it's like because it's like somebody will do the drums. Send
yeah.
it over, somebody do the guitar. Send it over, somebody will do bass, and send it over, somebody will do atmosphere and do keys and do like what was the process for this particular record on it?
So basically, I started something with Zarius. I started like a 3/4 vibe with some drums, like with some like the tempo, and then Zarius came and played some chords, and then I sent it over to Cardiac and let him do all that shit that he does to make that shit sound like a fucking movie.
The cardiac thing.
And then and then his bass player did the
Okay, so
bass
that's not in too many pieces.
yeah.
But it's like you don't know the bass player.
No, I don't know.
So it's still like a
But y'all got a hit record together.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's still like a
It's
collection
a lot of
of
people like that though.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's still like it didn't happen for me like that until what? What's the song? Amazing.
Oh yeah. Uh-huh.
To where
Mhm.
I didn't know
The producers.
I didn't know the producer.
Right.
I didn't know who did that. and we just kind of doctored it up to make it kind of fit what I was trying to do more.
Yeah.
I didn't meet the producer until way later. It was Bam, right?
Mm-hmm.
Made him till way later. You know his name, you know who he was. I'd never seen a picture of him. That was my first entry to that space where it was like there were songs and producers and guys on my album I had never met before, never talked to on the phone, nothing. Album out, everything. And then a guy walk up to me, man, oh, we got one. We did that, huh? I was like, who are you?
We did what?
What did we do? Pause. Come on, man.
Oh man, with loops now, that shit happens to me all the time. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because like these days, these loop guys will say they made the loop and then they made it with their homie. So then you get somebody's loop, make a beat to it, get it placed, and then somebody would DM me and be like, oh, that's mine. I worked on that too.
Right.
And then I'm like, what?
Yeah, because I would imagine the business, the communication, the business is so all over the place.
Terrible.
And so guys got to do a better job of passing the information along when they're moving the music in these spaces.
Right.
Like I can't listen. I can't stress to you enough the names of whoever did what, their publishing companies, whoever they're published by, their ASCAP or their BM, all of this shit. Man, please, for the love of God, have all of that before this music comes out.
They don't even be having managers. They be from other countries and shit, and it'd be a shit show sometimes.
The other side of that, the worst part is the lawsuit part, right? Which I won't even say that's the worst part of it. The worst part of it is having a hit record that you cannot get the money from.
Oh, yeah.
Because it is completely tied up in disagreement.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I should get that much. No, you should get, but I should get, because I did this much. And why didn't we just do this when we made the fucking song?
That's why these days, brother, I only work with people that I fuck with.
I mean, that is the cure.
That is absolutely the cure.
Ultimately, that's the cure.
All the working with the random guys, like I'm kind of like trying to cut that out.
Right.
We also had this thing where it's like, hey man, who was in the room? Cool, we all did it.
Oh, that's how I am.
Yeah.
Like if I'm in the room with the homies, I don't care if my homie coming at an open hi-hats. He on it.
We in it.
Even. We brothers. Let's get this money together.
And because we're not like, I'm not just betting on this one record. I'm betting on a lifetime of this shit.
Yeah.
Right.
So chopping this up with you, man, this is easy. We got 30 more of these to do.
And it takes the energy of the room to make whatever you made at
exactly.
that moment.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Everybody that was in the room is the reason why the record was created.
Yeah.
We got a bunch of energy guys that are great at, nah, just switch that around.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Ooh, yeah, I know. And they know they the one word difference makers that know how to
But
nigga say fire right
like you
there.
said, difference maker though. It's still a difference maker.
Yeah.
The
You know
one
what I
word
mean?
difference
Like,
makers.
If you don't want to share in it, don't allow them to be there.
Exactly.
It's that simple. Or you don't, you know what I mean? You don't want to have to deal with the stuff that like you was talking about.
Yeah.
Like you said, hey man, I'm moving away from that.
Yeah.
Because that's too much. That's too cloudy.
Yeah.
But the other part that's very important that you said, we brothers.
Mhm.
It's my guy. He in here with me. Nigga, he did an open hi-hat. I don't give a fuck.
That's all I care about, bro.
Hey nigga, this helped the record.
I want my brothers to win. I want my brothers to be rich.
Yeah.
Who want to be the only rich nigga in their crew?
It's not fun.
Not fun.
not
I want to touch on one more record. Thought shit.
Yeah. Meg
so
one of the ones.
He's so funny.
Nah, Meg one of the ones. Like
Hey.
we was locked in. We was in we went to Jamaica for 4 days. Me, Lil Jew, and Buddha Bless His Beat.
Mm-hmm.
And we just made a whole bunch of records and was just lit, having a good time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that came from that.
That might have came before that, but we made a lot of the other stuff that's on the album.
Yeah.
Yeah, it
That's
was a
3
good time.
times platinum.
Shout out G-Jam.
Boy, you sure got you got a lot of.
Where's some places you've been that you feel like I need to be there to make music outside of Atlanta?
Miami.
Talk the talk, young man.
My brother. You are speaking the language.
You talk the talk, young
You're
man.
speaking the language.
Ain't nothing
Some
wrong with
things
what you
don't
s-
change.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Don't change. You know?
Miami's just a vibe.
It's just the vibe.
Right.
Circle House, fucking
Yeah.
Hit Factory,
Yeah,
fucking
yeah.
yachts,
There's
beaches, all
there's
the
a-
all the vibes.
Have you been to Alicron Studios
Mm-mm,
on 5th and Collins?
mm-mm.
Oh yeah, that shit fly.
It's lit.
Yeah, it's low key, but
You gotta
it's
see it, too.
it's fly. Yeah. It's super dope. It's super dope.
No one knows you're there.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
still out there on the beach.
But you right there though.
It's on the beach.
On
A
Collins.
street away.
Oh shit.
Two streets away.
Right there.
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, it's right there. Nah, it's fly.
I need
Right.
that.
It's fly.
I'll stay at the Good Time Hotel right there.
Oh, I know
Shout
exactly
out-
what you're talking about.
Shout out to
Yeah.
Pharrell Bernie. And then I'll walk a half a block to the studio
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, that shit fly.
and get active. Go from the pool to the studio.
Let's talk about some of these Chris Brown
Yeah.
records, man.
Hey man, why
This
not?
R&B.
Why
Some
not?
more R&B.
Yeah.
How did that connection happen for you? Because y'all have done some really dope records together.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so it's crazy. So basically, I was just doing like some research, like on Twitter and shit. Like I know, like I was just like scrolling through Twitter, and I know that he be saying OHB, like Out Here Boys and shit.
Mm-hmm.
So I seen a nigga named Bobby Love OHB.
Yeah, Bobby.
Yeah, so I hit him up and I was like, yo, let me send you some beats. So I started sending some beats, and he was like, oh, I fuck with these, send some more. I sent him some more. He was like, give me your number. He called me. He was like, yo, I'm in New York with CB. Send me a pack. And the first song they made was Pills and Automobiles.
First song.
First song he ever made on my beat, Pills and Automobiles.
You having a good time, man.
Man.
Random as fuck.
That's crazy.
You having a good time.
Yeah.
Good shit, nigga.
So then we just kept working and kept making shit. You know, I kept sending them niggas shit. And then I came to LA, and then I pulled up on Bobby and them at his crib. And then I met CB, and then like we just got cool. You know what I'm saying? We was hooping at the crib.
Right.
Fucking, you know what I'm saying, chilling. And like we just made more songs, and like we just been locked in. Matter of fact, a funny story. I was at his crib, and he played me a song called Early 2K. And he was like,
yeah.
he was like, yo, Tank's voice is so crazy. He was like, I was like, bro, I know, right? He was like, bro, that shit is just so crazy to me, bro.
That's my brother.
Nah, he fuck with you dumb hard, bro.
Yeah,
That's crazy.
my brother. Oh, that's what I wanted to ask you. DDG.
Oh yeah, my dog.
So, like,
I know. See, you could tell. Yeah.
most people don't know where, or they didn't know where he came from.
Mm-hmm.
So, I'm sitting on a plane in Delta One. I think I'm headed to New York or back to LA, one or the other, one way or the other. And I'm sitting next to this kid. And I can kind of tell when somebody's somebody.
Mm-hmm.
You do something. You don't do normal shit. You do something.
Yeah.
So I'm looking at it, I'm like, we just, chatting back and forth because we sitting right, a little divider, but we sitting right next to each other, little lay down seats or whatever. Pause. And 'cause I know you young. You was like, y'all
Take a
lay it
shot
down,
at
nigga. So I'm like, bro, I'm like, so what do you do? He's like, I do YouTube. I was like, really? I was like, how are you doing? I sound like an old nigga.
Oh, nigga.
So
How you doing on the YouTube?
How you doing on your YouTubes? He's like this. He's like, I'm doing cool. I was like, you doing cool? I was like, nah, you doing more than cool. I know that watch on your wrist.
Yeah.
That's not I'm doing cool watch. That's I'm rich as a motherfucker.
Richard Mille?
Yes, sir. I said, that's rich nigga watch right there. What you doing, man? He said, yeah, man. Well, I mean, the YouTube is going well, man. I'm just, I'm doing good numbers and stuff like that. And he just started explaining to me his YouTube process and bringing his family in, like all of these things, and just started giving me some numbers. And I was like, what the fuck? He said, yeah, I've been doing it for a minute, man. I'm just really good in that space. He's like, but I really want to rap. I was like, you want to rap? I said, you're already making the money. He said, yeah, but I love the rap shit, man. I want to rap. Like like my rap name is DDG, and you know, I know how to crack the code. Like I know, you know, I got good rhymes. Like I know how to crack the code. Like I'm gonna use all of this momentum and everything I know about the social media space, and I'm gonna get into that space, and I'm gonna be a rapper. I was like, all right, well, good luck, nigga.
Yeah.
You know, listen, do your thing. I'll support you. Nicest kid ever.
Mm-hmm.
Respectable, like good energy, everything. Next thing I know, I just start seeing music videos and seeing this nigga like gaining momentum and traction and now doing shows, and now he's DDG. How did that relationship come about?
Yeah, so my manager, shout out Melita.
Yeah.
She hit me up. She was like, yo, there's this YouTube kid that Zeke just hit me about. He just got signed to Epic. And they wanted some producers, and he was like, can Parker pull up tonight? And I was like, what's his name? She was like, DDG. So I looked it up. I was like, okay, that's cool. I was like, bet, I saw it. So I pulled up. We made a song called Meet Me in the Lobby. And then he was just like, he was like, bro, I'll fuck with you, bro. Like, let's keep working. I was like, for sure. Got his number, kept sending him beats, and then he was like sending me songs back and shit. And I text my manager. I was like, shit, we just made like 5 songs. We might as well just do an album. So then I texted him. I was like, shit, you trying to do a tape, like an EP or something? He was like, shit, let's do it. So he like flew to Atlanta, and we started working. And then that's when we got cool. So then we started going to the club together, you know, hanging out. I started going to his house. He came to my crib. Like, we just like became like actual, like, you know, that's my brother for real.
Absolutely.
So then we just locked in, and then we dropped D4R2.
Yeah.
I mean D4R. And then now we working on D4R2.
Good shit.
Yeah. No, that's my brother.
I fuck with DDG.
I believe in him, man.
Like
He works really hard.
His mom came to the show in Vegas and hit me. Was like, man, my mom's at the show. If you could just take care of my mom. I was like, absolutely.
Yeah.
We went and grabbed, had security grabbed us, and we, hey, mama DDG, and they gave her love and gave her hugs and all of that, man. And like, I like to see that. Like, I like to see good guys win, man.
Yeah.
Because there is a space. Like, this nice guys finish last type shit. I just don't buy it. Like, you can be respectable, you can be a good human being and have some success in this business, in this world. Yeah. And that kid is an example of that.
No, for sure.
Because this industry is so cutthroat and so slimy. Like, people will cut you out for $1. So it's like, when I meet people that are genuine and I can trust them, those are the only people I fuck with.
And people do anything for interaction. Yeah. Anything for people to say their name more than twice a day, or to make the shade room, or make the meet. Like, come on, man.
I'll never understand it.
There's a better way. We didn't used to have to make superstars like that.
Right.
Yeah.
That didn't used to be the cachet. You know what I mean? Yeah. And you don't want that to be on your ledger as the thing that you are most known for, the thing that people only show up for. Yeah. They only show up for the bullshit. Unless that's just what you want. That's I get it, but you can't bullshit all your life.
Yeah. And I feel like in music, you still gotta have like some type of good music.
When you look at the top people in this shit,
the music's good. Music's great, actually. Making great music.
There's no way around it.
Yeah.
Just gotta be good.
Yeah.
You can't make a dumbass song that goes viral. It ain't gonna last though.
Man.
I've seen it happen before, like somebody makes some stupid ass song that goes viral on TikTok. But it's like, that career gonna last 2 years.
They cash out, but
yeah, you gonna make some money. You know what I'm saying? If you do something with it, you'll be all right.
Lottery winners.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
I be watching them shows. You ever watch them shows about the how they show how it always goes? It's like, they hit for the.
Oh yeah, go.
That's the music business every day.
Yeah,
music business every day. It's. I promise you, by the end of this week, it's gonna be some new kid with some record that everybody trying to sign him, or her.
Yeah,
bidding war.
The bidding war gonna go up,
or not. Because as you see with this restructuring that went happened in a place that that we were just in, they got rid of all of that.
They gonna sign some more.
I thought they fired execs.
The analytics are the analytics. No. The artists got dropped too. A lot of artists got dropped too.
50 to 60 of them.
Yeah. They just didn't. They didn't publicize the same way they publicized the executives being gone.
Nah, hella people was telling me about the.
But the analytic people are going to still be what they are, right? Because it's still going to be. Oh, did you hear this record that's trending on?
You're not going. It's not going to be a trend to grab them all.
Okay.
Because now it's shown that like only a few really make the cut. And even those few don't last long.
Yeah.
Like I'm talking about snatching them up as soon as something spiked. Give me.
Oh no. They'll sign 5 in one day.
Talent, bro. Talent. There's no substitute for talent and hard work and dedication. There's no substitute for it.
And I believe in the youth. I want to work with the young niggas.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm on. I always be telling my managers like, oh, I want to work with him. I want to work with him. I want to work with him. I want to bring up the young niggas. You know what I'm saying? I want to be part of that come up too. I don't want to just keep working with like all the top artists. I want to be a part of cultivating something because Timbaland had said something. He was telling me a lot of shit about how much money he was getting for beats. A lot of money.
Yeah.
Easy.
He was getting an insane amount of money. But he was saying a lot of people remember him for what he did with Aaliyah.
Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
And Genuine.
Yeah.
And Missy.
And missing, you know what I'm saying? Like
Breaking
this stuff.
Breaking
artists.
artists. Yeah.
I've never broke an artist. That's something that haunts me. You know what I'm saying? I want to.
It should. It should haunt you until you do it. Because that's different.
Yeah. Now, when I was in Jamaica working on Meg album, and Kevin Lau said, if you produce a song for Meg and it don't go number 1, whose fault is it? Meg's, yours, or the label's? I said, I don't think anybody's. He said, Pharrell would never say that. I was like, what's the answer? He was like, you should say me. And I was like, I don't know. I still am trying to figure out. It's like a riddle to me. I'm still trying to figure out.
Because
Okay, go ahead.
I don't think that there's a right answer in that equation. But it is easier to get a hit record off on a Meg Thee Stallion because the audience is already in place. Right. It's almost like all you have to do is not fuck it up.
Yeah, I mean that is the answer to the riddle.
Yeah.
It is you because only you can fuck it up because this train is going. This machine is already there. You have a star artist and a label that believes in her with enough money and enough influence.
But I was gonna say,
all you gotta do is deliver the record.
If the label falls short in some way, shape, or form,
right? But
there's
for superstars, is way less chance.
I agree.
So you kind of gotta look.
They're gonna push it regardless,
right?
Yeah,
they're gonna push it. So you kind of gotta look at what the product.
So yeah, it does circle back to you, my friend.
I mean, I believe. Look, I take accountability, but I feel like I believe in my production, but I don't know if like that's how the world works anymore. Because I feel like sometimes you can make the best song ever, and then the world could not take it in. It doesn't matter. And not even using Meg. I don't even want to use her. Like anybody that's popping, like any popping artist. If I gave them
music, it's
so subjective. So it's like I don't think that's fair to say because I could make the hardest beat ever right now and give it to every single artist on the world, and everybody can make a song to it, and y'all might only like 2.
No. What you're saying is I get it, but in the basic sense of it, you're working on Beyonce. Don't fuck it up. Because
so you think that if you made a bad beat and Beyonce got on it, it wouldn't be a hit?
I don't think.
I bet you it would still be a hit.
No.
No.
It's the record still got to be good, bro. The record still got to be good. The record still got to be
The
fucking.
record's gonna be good. It's gonna be good songwriters. It's gonna be good. She's gonna sound good.
But sometimes it doesn't all mesh, right?
Yeah.
We have
There are songs
those,
on those albums
and we
that are
have
hits.
those, and we have those pockets, right?
Mhm.
Where this is my opinion of it, where this is where it also comes into the play of the executive producer and the producer.
Mhm.
Because sometimes you'll hear a record and you'll be like, yeah, that the beat is cracking. We got the best writer, but something's missing.
Yeah.
And somebody has to be willing to say that.
Mm-hmm.
Or somebody also, not just to say it, but somebody has to be willing maybe even to lose their job
Mm-hmm.
by being like, I don't know if that's it for this right now, what we're doing. Now, you might could go against what I'm saying, but as somebody who believes in my talent as an executive, I got to stand up and say, that ain't the right record for such and such right now.
Well, there's a lot of guys like that are like producers, but do stuff like that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like the people that like don't actually make beats, but like cultivate the records.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't
Executive
want
producers.
Executive
Yeah.
producers.
Yeah.
I mean, look, listen, God rest his soul. Quincy Jones wasn't making the beat. He was bringing all the musicians in. He was bringing in drummers, and he was bringing in
Bass
keyboard
players.
So
players.
who's the modern day Quincy Jones to you?
Who's the modern day Quincy Jones?
Or like that occupation?
Right now.
Yeah, like who? Like name a couple
Hitmaker.
people.
And not saying like, oh, he's Quincy Jones, but what he's doing is Quincy Jones-esque.
Absolutely.
DJ Khaled.
Yes. Yes.
Yep.
Yes. Yes. And we
He
can
is-
go and
he
we
is-
can go down the line of
he is,
guys who
cultivating,
who
curate,
have done
and-
that.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Like,
I think it's important. I respect it.
it's absolutely important, right? Now, all of it is important because sometimes that bell that keeps going is fucking annoying to someone who hears it and says that one thing right there. Hey man, just take that bell out, because that bell can stop you from having a hit record.
Yeah.
And you gotta have that one person that has that confidence that's gonna say it, because a lot of producers are like, I just play the chords and I do the drums and I sit back.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You need that one person that's gonna go to the talk back and say, hey, say it like this. Hey, change that beat right there. That shit needs a bridge right there. Like
Yeah.
That's producing.
That's just important too.
That's producing.
That's producing.
Yeah, I respect it.
You know what I'm saying? Like, listen, and for me, I would rather the producers who do that speak on that, because I don't think all of them like to just be known as guys who didn't make the beat. You know what I mean? Because there's like this gray area with that of like, what is a producer? What is a beat maker? What is
Very
this? What
gray.
is that? Listen, in my opinion, producers are people who oversee the record and who finish.
Yeah.
Flat out.
Yeah.
Like, I'll be very honest. When people send us records or people send us beats, we produce the rest of the record.
Yeah.
Like, we finish the song. Like,
Bring it home.
nobody has to be there to do anything else.
There's producers and there's beat makers.
Absolutely. And
I
then there's
agree.
vocal producers. And then it's just, you know what I mean? It's,
And then
it's
there's
a
the
lot
people
of
that
things.
can do it all.
And there's people that can do it all. You know what I'm saying? But the truth of the matter is that if you choose to or you can't, either one, we just trying to get to the goal.
That's
We
it.
trying to have a hit fucking record.
Yeah.
Now, if somebody can come in and tweak something to make it better, they are a producer on this song.
Tweak. Yep.
I agree.
That's how I look at it. So,
And I believe that they deserve a percentage.
yeah. Everybody
Well, listen.
that plays a part.
They in a brotherly conversation, yes, we feel like they should get a percentage.
Mm-hmm.
But in a legal conversation,
Right.
they don't.
What you mean?
They're not writers.
They're not writers.
They're not writers
So like publishing is reserved
for the writers.
for the writers, the original creators of a thing, right? Producers in this example I'm going to give you, I did a song with Diane Warren. Diane Warren played the chords, wrote the song, gave me a tape. This is how it goes. Make the beat around it. Produce the beat around it. I do the song, we did it for Keisha Cole. I do the song, Like, yes, this is crazy. I'm about to share a song with Diane Warren. This publishing gonna be crazy. They're like, yeah, so how much publishing do I get? They're like, none. What do you mean? What do you mean none? I produced the beat. Yeah, you produced. But she wrote the song. The original piano melody
All
and
the
everything,
chords.
all the chords and all the vocal
All the
line
lyric
and
and
melody. That's the song. All the pretty shit I put around it, the drums and the bass and the guitar and all of that, that was production. I got my fee.
Production fee.
Yeah.
I knew that's
And
what
a
you were gonna
producer's
say.
royalty.
And I got my producer royalty.
But no
But
publishing.
I got no publishing.
Mm.
And that
is actually the technical side of it.
That's the
That's the
technical
legal side of it.
Yeah.
Like and that's gonna hold up in every single chord.
Yep.
No, I believe it. That's why nothing ever. When's the last time you see some shit actually go to court? Niggas just
that
settling outside of court because, like you said, like the actual
Well,
like
if it's big
when you
enough,
get down to-
it'll go.
yeah, if it's
if it-
a
if-
huge song or something,
They fighting
shit,
for
like,
it. But
yeah,
listen, court is not fun. It's not fun.
all the money
Especially
gonna spend.
especially when you're right.
Mm-hmm.
That's the worst part. You got to spend money to be right.
To be right.
It's going to cost you money. Hundreds of thousands of dollars to be right.
Oh, I just watched the
No
whole
matter
thing
what.
about the Pharrell and what's that one song? Blurred Line
Line.
shit.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I was just watching that shit like the other night.
Millions.
Ooh, I was like, oh shit, I don't want nothing to do with that.
Listen, my brother,
Now I know to stay away from.
get them splits, clear them samples.
And then get this insurance. It's called errors and omissions.
Yep.
E&O insurance.
Mm-hmm.
And that keeps some lawyers on deck for you to take care of some shit. Because there are going to be errors and there are going to be omissions
Yep.
in business. That's just how it goes. You may think that you doing everything above board and somebody
Yep.
DMs you saying, well, I played on that. You never met this person in your life.
Mm-hmm.
And then you call the other guy and he's like, oh yeah, I forgot to tell you.
And the guy that
Nigga,
DM'd
what?
you,
He played key.
he don't want a percentage.
He want
because
he want to go. He want clout.
he want clout. Because now the record is moving and booming. Y'all forgot about him.
Right.
So now I need $1 million.
It just happened to my homie, but yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy. I don't even want to say it. I don't even want to say it, but yeah, it's
Me
crazy.
personally, I'm not niggas hit me in my DM every day. Can I send you this? Can I send you this? You can't. I'm not taking it. I don't want to hear it because I don't really know where it came from.
Yeah, and people are so
I'm gonna
weird.
roll with. I know OG Parker. Me and him had a conversation. We looked each other in our eye and said, "Hey man, this is something I made or I watched you make it.
This is me and Cardiac right
This
here.
is
Here
right.
it is. I'm going to
All
play
right,
it for
let's
you
go.
right now.
Yeah,
Let's go." But somebody sending me a beat over these internets.
These YouTubes.
I'm cool, bro. I'm cool. I'm sorry, young fella. I know this is how you do your best way to get to me. I can't trust it.
No.
I can't trust it. I don't know what you sampled. I don't know what it.
better off
Been-
using AI.
Been there.
And then there's that.
You
then
said
there's that.
something earlier that was really dope that I wanted to just cover real quick. You said a producer I have signed to me, I signed my best friend as a producer under me. It's very, very smart and telling about, you being very business savvy and understanding your place and where you are and what you have to offer to new and upcoming and young producers. Is that like is that your thing? Are you building a camp of producers and songwriters and stuff like that to have you an army ready to go?
Yeah, I am. So I got a collective called Neutral Records.
Mm-hmm.
I got 7 producers.
Come on, young man.
Yep. And we just be working, and it's crazy because the dude I made Lawyer with for Party Next Door and Drake was my roommate at Georgia State.
Oh, shit.
So, you know what I'm saying? I just really...
Oh, you've
like-
been keeping it in the family.
Oh, that's all I do, brother. I don't fuck with the ops.
At
all.
That's right. Yeah.
I'm only fuck with the family, for real, for real. So, like, I really just, like, work with them, for real. Because every time I work with somebody else, it's always some weird shit. like you said, it's always like, oh, well, actually, my uncle did the vocal sample, and then my little sister screamed in the background because she was playing Fortnite, and then
She was playing Fortnite.
Yeah, nobody have time for that. Nobody have time for
So
that.
now it's all four, but like, it's like, man, get out of here with that shit.
Yeah.
I'd really just make that shit myself.
So you got your production team, and then you got projects that you're putting out.
Yeah. So
Tell us about that.
Yeah. So I just dropped my album, Moments EP.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I got my brother CB on there, Ty Dolla $ign, Money Long, rest in peace, PNB Rock, Lotto.
That's a hell of
Who
a
else
project.
on there? Yeah.
There's no R&B money on there, huh?
No, they didn't call us.
Oh man.
It's crazy.
Oh, y'all on the next one for sure. Don't even worry about it. It's on the way. We dropping next year.
Yeah.
We gotta have
We
it.
here for you, baby.
Yeah.
We here for you.
Nah, I appreciate y'all.
Because
man.
that's what we about, bro. Like for us, and even creating a podcast in itself, man, was really about blending the worlds. You know what I mean? Like we literally, when we were pitching the podcast to people, we told them, they was like, well, what is it? I was like, well, you know, it's everything from pink sweats to Keith Sweat.
Yeah.
Literally, that's what we about. We are about blending the generations. We are about blending R&B and hip hop, pop and R&B, and you know what I mean? Because we feel like, because sometimes we get the people who watch our show that's like, oh well, what are they in R&B, or what did they we wanted this, and I'm like, listen, me and that man have done enough R&B
Period.
for us to bring a plumber on here and talk R&B to him.
Yeah.
Because I'm sure that plumber has laid some pipe and he sang some R&B music, got married to it,
Yeah.
played it in his car.
It means something to
It
him.
means something to him. Like this, like we look at R&B as like it's just part of the system. It's part of the
Yeah.
system that everybody pulls from.
Mhm.
Everybody, come on, man. If you're doing music right now, you're pulling from Jodeci at some point.
Come on.
You're pulling from Babyface. You're pulling from Marvin Gaye. You're pulling from Boys to Men. You know what I'm saying? Like
I know that R&B is my favorite genre.
this is, but before you got here, people would just be like, "Oh, he a hip hop producer." They don't realize you produced these Chris Brown records, that you produced a Jasmine Sullivan and Ari Lennox. You know what I'm saying? Or PNB. I mean, Party Next Door record.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like because they gonna know Walk It Like It, Talk It first. They gonna know Slippery first. You know what I'm saying? This is just the first things, and they don't realize that. Listen, all of these worlds collide.
Yeah.
And that's why we came here to do this podcast, bro, and to collaborate. First, show love, show light, but then also to collaborate. Like we're serious. Like nigga, you doing the next tape?
I'm dead serious.
Call us, brother.
Nigga, we win, and we hooping on Thursday. You know what I'm saying? Like for real.
can't
Like
wait.
that's just the type of cats we are, bro.
Can't wait.
That's the type of cats we are.
Really
bro.
hooping on Thursday.
Yeah. And Tank
nah,
gonna show
for real.
it.
Like, I really appreciate y'all, though, man. I look up to y'all, man, for real.
Nah, man, listen,
Pulling
bro.
up.
What you've been doing in this game, bro,
Commendable.
is to be respected.
Yep.
It's to be respected, bro. And you're doing it at a high level, and you just so cool about it.
It's an assassin.
Come on, man.
I know the vibes.
Like nigga, you got real hit records, bro.
Real hit records.
Do you
I appreciate it.
do you
for real.
take the time to kind of like smell the roses a little bit every now and then, or no?
Hell no.
No?
I want to just keep it going, to be
No,
honest.
of course you got to keep it. Listen, you got to do that. But bro, what I will tell you is sometimes this shit becomes a blur.
Mm-hmm.
Nah, it does. Yeah, for sure.
And every now and then you need to just sit and just be like, damn, nigga, I did that.
When I turned 30, I was like, oh, fuck.
Nigga, when I turned 30, I was like, oh, fuck.
I don't even like what he's talking about. I don't even like
When I
that.
turned 30, I was just like, damn, I've been doing this shit long as hell. Like,
Is that what you thought at 30? Yeah. Okay.
I've been in the music business longer than 30 years.
I'm about to say.
This is crazy. Shit.
Hey, listen, you got to pop that bottle of champagne.
Yeah, man. No, for real,
and
bro.
say I did
Celebrate what you've done, man. Don't let nobody tell you that. Nah, man, you don't rest on your laurels. You don't rest on. Listen, it ain't about that. But I don't want to look up at 70 or 80 and be like, yeah, nigga, I did something.
yeah.
Nah,
You
nigga,
can
look
barely
up
walk.
every day like I'm doing shit. I'm cracking.
Are you young? You hanging that plaque on the wall, that 6 times plaque? Yes, sir.
Yeah, and get the 5.
I'm him.
Get the 4, get the 3, get the you, because everyone
counts.
Everyone counts, and it's all accomplishments, bro.
Yeah.
I wish a nigga would walk in my house and be like, you got 2 plaques for the same record, right? So what?
So what?
Where
Shut
are
up.
yours?
Where are yours, nigga?
Where are yours?
Shut up, nigga.
Yeah, I got the gold and the platinum and the double.
That's what they say online. Shut up, nigga. It don't matter what you say. It's always somebody that's gonna be in the comments. Shut up, nigga.
Hey man,
Right.
get all them motherfuckers, bro.
All of them.
No,
Get all of them,
No, I'm going to for sure.
and get more houses and studios to put them in. Yeah.
Yeah, I need to get some real estate, man.
What you got for him, Chief?
Oh, G Parker.
Bitch, you guessed it.
Bitch, you guessed it.
Man, that's where your career started, bro. Big up to you. God,
what are the
damn.
odds of that shit?
Man, that's great, bro.
Brother OG.
Brother OG.
A lot of songs have come in the history of song making. As you've seen in the crates down in Atlanta.
Ooh, we like Atlanta.
We like Atlanta,
Especially on Monday nights.
especially on Monday nights.
Magic City.
Yeah. Shout out to Magic.
The culture is rich, and we know that your musical wealth is at an all-time high. The people want to know,
What they want to know, champ?
Brother OG's top 5.
Yeah.
Your top 5. Top 5. Your top 5 R&B singers. R&B songs. We've got to know before you go. Here on this show, get to know you, guess it. She on top 5. Yeah.
Come on. Come on, walk it like you talking. Come on.
Top 5. Your top 5.
Yeah.
That was beautiful.
Brother, play so fine, don't you agree?
So,
Brother OG, your top 5 R&B singers.
all right. Let me look at my phone real quick.
Yeah, get your phone. Get your phone. Don't be scared to do a little recon. Do a little recon.
CB, Party, Bryson. It's hard. I'm just doing young niggas.
Who's doing
I was
it?
just doing it. CB,
It's gonna make it
Party,
easier for
Bryson.
me, yeah.
Okay. You cooking?
Eric.
Bellinger?
Mm-hmm.
Like that.
Exquisite vocal.
Like that. Yeah.
And be high
Jeremiah.
singing like that.
You said Jeremiah?
Yeah, I'm going off for the like 35 and under, yeah.
Yeah. I just had a Lil Wayne moment. He said, "They Gucci number 5." Shout out to my nigga Gucci.
Shout out to
Hey, shout out to my nigga Jeremiah. Hey, you talking about a songwriting motherfucking fool? I be wanting to fight that nigga.
Hey, that nigga
Why?
write them
I'm gonna
jams.
fight that nigga
That
Jeremiah.
nigga write them
That
motherfucking
nigga
jams.
cold.
He a genius, bro.
He's a cold one. He gonna write me a song too. I'm not gonna let him off the hook until he writes me one. Okay, top 5 R&B songs.
See, that's hard.
Yeah, I know. Go on to your phone. Oh yeah. Oh. He's like, let me see what songs I produced. On the
Cause like favorite is so relative. Cause like,
Just say it's for today.
It's yours, though.
Yeah.
so what I'm listening to. Like my favorite songs right now.
Yeah. For today.
All right, Missing You, Queen Naja.
Ooh.
Come on.
I love that.
Made for Me, Money Long.
Yes, sir.
You can do that.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I'll do that.
I'm with that.
I ain't gonna lie. Tim's gets 2.
Hey.
Burning.
Tim's got joints.
Tim's gotta love Tim's.
He got joints.
Love Tim's.
Burning and Me and You.
Yeah. Yeah.
On Chill by Party.
Yeah.
That's my favorite right now.
We got a real young nigga in here.
For real, for real.
We got a real young nigga in here.
That's what I be on. I
Yeah,
told you,
yeah.
I'm trying to be on my young nigga shit.
Yeah, you know, you're young. I mean,
Hell
you should.
yeah.
Listen, you own your
fuck
like
with
8th
it.
shot of Don Julio. You own your young shit.
And I'm about to go to Tao right now and get drunker.
Hey, celebrating these hits.
Someone's celebrating their life.
Huh?
Yeah,
We
yeah.
just getting started.
As you should.
Get it on. We
As you
80
should.
times platinum round this motherfucker, man.
Everybody take a shot with me. Let's kill the bottle.
You know, I have a family. That I
Once a nigga say I have a family,
My fiance at the hotel right now.
OG. I have a family that
You ain't take
his
one.
kids. I did a whole double shot
Nah,
with
you
you
did, you
earlier.
did, you
Yeah, I
did,
was
you
with
did.
you.
I'm
yeah.
going to let y'all enjoy that.
I love you, brother. Listen, when I come to Atlanta, we're gonna get outside.
All right, but I'll take you to Cheetah.
No, I'll take you to shit.
All right, say less.
I'll take you to cheater.
I'll take you to shit. Take you to cheat. I'm a grown ass man. You can take me to no
Pause.
Oh, that's great.
Let's make your R&B Voltron. This is your super R&B artist, right? We're gonna build it. You're gonna say who you're gonna get the vocal from, who you're gonna get the performance style from, the styling, the passion of the artist, the heart of the artist, and who gonna produce for that motherfucker. Yeah, we added that just for you.
Yeah.
What voice are you getting? One vocal
Who the singer?
for your super
singing
R&B
lead?
artist.
CB.
Why not?
Mm-hmm.
Why not? I'm not even gonna go into it because they be on my neck. CB for president, nigga. Performance style on stage.
CB.
Okay, yeah. See, that's what the fuck I'm talking about. So you tapped in right now,
That's
young
easy,
man.
yeah.
Okay, I want you stay focused. The styling of the artist. Drip. That iconic drip.
Prince.
Hell yeah.
Hell, what do you mean? Yeah,
Hell yeah.
Shit, yeah.
You
Shit,
light
shit.
skinned, ain't you right, nigga? Because your artist light skinned a motherfucker right now.
Stay in there, son.
Funny as hell.
Stay locked in, son.
Nah, I'm locked in.
The passion of the artist, the heart of the artist.
Money Long.
Huh. Yes.
Mm.
Was not gonna stop.
She really cares about R&B.
What?
Like when I had a conversation with her, like she literally had me come to the studio to do a bridge on her last album. She came that motherfucker dead serious. Like, yeah, I want it like this. Different, like, yeah, that bass cool. I don't know. Like, she on it.
On it.
She care for real.
And her
Yeah.
project explains it.
Exactly.
Absolutely.
She a legend.
Absolutely.
Now, as you are a super producer and all, who's producing for this artist?
You.
Give me some Don Julio. I'm sick of this shit.
Fucking, we taking a shot.
Give me some Don Julio.
Where my cup at?
Give me some Don Julio.
Fuck, give me,
You know what?
motherfucker.
Man, you
Pull up, nigga.
pull up.
Pull up,
Watch it all fall out.
Kill that motherfucker.
Celebrate, man.
Celebrate.
OG Parker,
OG
man.
Parker, man.
Yeah,
Appreciate
OG
it, man.
Parker,
I love y'all,
man.
boy.
Come on, man.
Come on,
You-
man. Nothing
you
but
him,
love in here,
brother.
man.
You him, brother.
Yeah.
Wow.
Ah.
Wow. Wow.
I'll be in this dinner acting crazy.
Hey, listen, give him what you got. Give him what you
man.
got, son.
Oh shit.
Oh, shit. Yeah. Here we go.
I thought that nigga was about to start singing Ryan Eyes. That nigga said, ooh.
So I run other night. So nigga. I ain't saying no names.
Hey!
I ain't saying no names.
Come on.
I ain't saying no names. I ain't saying no names. Who you was, who you with, what you did.
Whatever.
Don't say shit. I ain't saying no name.
Yeah. We had a very, very special part of the show right now.
Very special part.
Where you tell us a story, funny or fucked up, or funny and fucked up. The only rule to the game, you can't say no names.
Only rule.
All right.
It's the only rule.
Let me think.
Don't be
Sure.
scared.
One time I went to the studio and I was
Go get the mic. Make sure the mic give me.
my bad.
Oh, yeah.
One time I was in the studio and it was at QC, and I was playing some beats for some people, and I had just did Wildin' Out, so I had on the Wildin' Out shirt.
I got your name on this shit on the back and all that.
So I had just came from there, came straight. I had left my book bag there on purpose so that I had beats because I knew niggas was gonna be there that night, and it was like hella people in there. And when I tell you, I played every beat on my fucking computer. I'm talking about I'm going from folder to folder. Goddamn, I'm going to my email. I'm like, wait, I sent this to this person. Wait, they might fuck with this, and this. I got to like the 30th beat. They were like, hey, bro, just let that shit go. Then my homie came. Shout out my boy Quay Global. He came.
No name.
Oh, damn, my bad. He came through. This nigga played one beat. Hit song. I want to say the song. Just leave no name. He played one beat. Hit
one
song.
beat.
After you played 30.
30 clip. Sweating.
You didn't hit
Back
nobody.
sweating.
You didn't hit nobody with none of the 30.
A 30 piece?
That's how the shit goes sometimes, though.
Yeah.
And you said the beat that he played
One
ended
beat.
up being a hit, too.
Hit song. Top 25 on Urban Radio for sure.
Shit.
One beat. I'm playing my best shit. I was excited to play. I just did Wildin' Out. I'm like, oh yeah, I'm lit. No.
They told you to let that shit go?
Now, one of the artists said, oh nah, you Wildin' Out for real.
People don't know that this is how the shit goes, though. I mean, like, nigga, no matter
that
what.
ain't the first time.
It's a tough
Probably won't be the last
audition.
time.
Right.
It's a tough audition.
Right. And you just came off of a TV show. That means you're already cracking. You already got hit records.
Oh, yeah.
And the nigga still like...
This was like way later. Yeah, this was like
nigga,
recent. Like,
yeah,
like
nigga, you wilding
2018.
out. Yeah, nigga, you wilding out.
Nigga used your shirt against you? God,
God damn.
damn.
I was like, damn, nigga. I thought you was my brother.
You ain't have to do that, nigga. God damn.
That's crazy.
I get it.
Crazy.
I
But
get
it's a real studio story.
You gotta-
This is how this shit
You gotta
goes.
want this shit, man.
Yeah.
And
And
you
maybe
gotta...
it was just 30. They needed to hear 31. And you just played 30 and he played the one. And you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Just look at it like that.
You
man.
had broke him down. You had broke him down.
Yeah, you had broke him down.
It's like a
played
slot,
the numbers.
It's like
Play
a
the
slot
numbers.
machine.
This machine was hot,
The
bro.
machine was hot.
When the homie try to make
warmed
you
it
feel
up.
better when you get curved
Yeah.
by a girl.
Hey,
That's what this is.
hey, she dirty anyway. Like I
Yeah,
saw
you
her
don't
last
really
week.
like
She
that.
wasn't
Hey,
that cute, man.
Yeah, bro, she
Yeah.
was gonna make you spend so much money.
Yeah, nigga, she ain't a real one, dog. I seen her last week. With two niggas, like she ain't even that, nigga.
And then she fuck around and have a hit record.
Yeah,
That's really how it goes.
don't worry, God does everything for a reason. That's when you get that. We let the God does everything for a reason.
God did. God did.
Bro, you killing, man.
Yeah, man.
I'm proud of you,
Congratulations,
brother.
Congratulations,
I appreciate
man.
it.
For real.
And keep that same hunger, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Keep that same hunger. Keep that same, you know.
As they would say, keep that same energy.
Keep that same energy, bro.
Yeah. Yeah.
Have that 30. Have that 30 ready.
Hey, I'll make sure.
Always.
Every time.
Hey, always.
Sometimes it's going to work.
Because it only takes one.
I mean, you saw that with the homie. It only take one.
It's crazy. So soon.
So
So
soon.
soon. It only takes
It does, though.
one.
for sure.
Listen, Cardiac can send me, Cardiac send the pack. How about this? That one. You know nothing else, big brother? That one. Number one.
Real shit.
Because I'm going to find one.
Yeah.
And
That's
when I
how it
find that one, I'm going to do something to it.
Mm-hmm.
Me prometa. I'm going to do something to it.
It's the same as a producer going through loops. Like, I'll go through a pack of people send me 30, 40 loops in a Dropbox. I'll just be clicking. It's not that they bad. It's just like
It just ain't hitting you at the moment.
Yeah, it just ain't the moment. And then I'll just get to one, and they'll be like, "I never thought you would have picked that." Like, yeah, bro, that's why you just sent everything,
Just send me everything.
and that's the one. And then I'll just work.
I'm
on
like that
one.
with songs. Like Slow, the song me and him did. When it first got sent to me, I was like, he played it for me. I was like, nah, it's not. It's just it's more the same. It's almost there. I got to the end of my album. I was like, I need something that speaks to the classic nasty man that I am. And someone resends me the same record. Cosign resends me the same record. And I'm like, this is perfect. Wait a minute. Have I heard this before?
Yeah.
I heard this before.
Jay.
Chase, this shit is amazing. My bad. You should sing on it with me.
Nah, and that's crazy. I always tell my producers, it's about right time too.
Mm-hmm.
It's timing.
It's timing too. You know what I'm saying? You might catch a nigga in a bad mood. He don't want to make no slow song.
Right.
That's it.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Or you might catch a nigga that's like really just happy as hell and want to make a slow song.
Yeah.
So it's
Yeah.
really just about when you send it, like,
Timing
it's
is,
timing.
that's why you can never be discouraged.
Right.
Right? Because you just don't know what's going on, right? And you don't know when those stars are going to align up for that thing. They're going to.
Mm-hmm.
Going to. Like, I got records that set in the file for years. Oh, shit. That makes perfect sense right now.
Right. Right.
Mm-hmm.
That's how that shit goes.
Mm-hmm.
So you can't be discouraged. You've had too much success probably to be discouraged. But
that shit right around the corner every day.
But
He just left. Oh, hit record.
but keep building that thing that you're building. Like, do that.
Yeah.
Do that. Build that space and that connection for those songwriters and those producers and even artists and that music and those volumes that you're dropping. Do it. Do it in excess. Do it as much as you can.
Hell yeah.
Too much is not enough.
Yeah.
Do it.
Now tell me, I'm dropping.
Hey, you look up, man, somebody be like this, would you like $150 million for all of that? You goddamn right.
Yep.
That shit is possible.
Right around the corner.
No, facts.
Take it all, if you don't mind. I'll take it in 20s, as a matter of fact, because I'm gonna go to Cheetahs.
Throw it.
We appreciate you, brother. Again, thank you for pulling up. We'll individually be expecting some sort of beat pack.
Easy. Tonight.
Tonight. Young niggas, man.
Hey.
Shout out to the young
right,
niggas,
right,
man.
Hey, the bag is right here.
Shout out to the young
Hey,
niggas, man.
the bag is, 5,000-6,000. Just the backpack.
Hey, look.
Yeah.
I got you, motherfucker.
It's hot.
I got a present for y'all too, though.
Backpack is hot.
Oh, shit.
Too, you know what I'm saying? I don't know who want the black, who want the red. Say I started clothing line.
Yeah, come on, man. We
Come on,
supporting all of it, man.
Come on, twin.
Yeah. Come on, man.
Easy.
Yeah. Yeah, we gonna end it with it. Hold on. Oh, yeah, we right there. We putting it on.
With the gang. With the gang.
Don't take long. Take long, nigga.
Yeah.
No, that's you.
Come on, man. We gonna support black business at all time, man.
I appreciate that,
Yes,
brother.
sir.
I'm trying to expand, you know
Yes,
what I'm saying?
sir.
I'm trying to keep it
Yeah.
going.
Hey, Leo.
Hey,
Again, continued success.
Yeah.
I appreciate
That's
it.
what we pray for.
Mhm.
Continued. Even more. More. Why not?
Hey, trying to keep it going.
Why not? Shit.
Let's do it.
Yeah. Keep us partying, brother.
Keep us partying, you know?
Yeah.
And keep the women, keep the ladies,
Slippery.
keep the ladies on it.
Yeah. On it and slippery. Yeah.
The ladies.
The lid.
That's why we do all of this.
Come on, baby.
Come on, baby. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Tank,
I'm Shay Valentine.
and this is the R&B Money Podcast, the authority on all things, R&B.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's our young nigga right here.
Yeah.
You
He,
did.
him.
The B stands for bangers.
Oh, J. Parker. Yeah.